Hi guys, so this video is about a good Samaritan offer help to Darrell. So this is Darrell. As you have seen, the my interview of Darrell, and then I went over to check his channel to see the people were commenting. Um, and I saw this finally I saw this gentleman here offer the help for Dara, which is it's just amazing, amazing time. Let me just read this, what this man said, and then I'll go do my reaction video. All right, so here, let's read it together. As from Hefty Wetty. Is it Hefty Wetty? Did I pronounce that, right? If not, I apologize. So this is from Hefty. It said that I've noticed some people discussing the offer I made to Dara for a flight home and travel to anywhere in the UK after landing in Heathrow. So I'll clear things up a little bit. I'm 60 and retired. Have been coming to Southeast Asia and also East Asia for 25 years for work and living. I have met 100 of people who have lost their way and been stuck, stranded, been approached in the street with flimsy cover stories, begging for cash to keep the holiday going. And I'm certainly not the right person to try and scam and hustle. I have, however, over the years helped people who actually wanted the help. I've also helped a family back in UK and Australia track down their loved ones who lost their way and gone off the rail, and even pick up one mother from airport who wanted take her son back home, who had the mental issues and problem with booze and did not want to leave. I took them both back to the airport. We found him. What I'm offering there is very simple. I'm offering him a flight home and a flight or bus to anywhere in UK after we land. I'm not social worker nor I am a charity. I can or nor do I want to help everyone. I won't solve problems such as housing and dealing with accessing benefits once they return to UK. I also cannot and refuse to provide any help to his partner, family in the Philippines, and his current situation. I don't believe he is much help to them at all and can do a lot more once he is healthy and has some type of income back in UK. Here is also said, my very simple offer to there remain the same. A flight home to Heathrow, that by the way, that's the airport in London, and a bus flight north once we return, and some pocket change for food, water during his travel. That's 100%. I will meet there where he is, bring him to Manila. Then next, let's go to the other one. It's a very long comment. I'm glad I went over and checked it. Let's see. The second part is that travel. That's 100%. On the next day, we will head to the airport. I won't be chasing Dara up with my offer. Throughout my working years, I have dealt with people who try mess you around, and now that I have retired, I don't have the patience for it. If Dara contact me and simple say yes, I want a flight home, come meet me on X date, I will go. If I hear nothing back or just start getting a request for money instead, then I will simple move on, travel back by myself to see my children for Christmas and won't give a second thought. I hope this clear up any question for people asking about my offer. And then finally, we also heard from Darrell said, may I say I'm very grateful for the offer you have made, and I will be forever thankful. I know people on here think I am a fake, but God answered my prayer and you came to my help. I will be there when you are ready. God bless you, sir. So, this is a very nice gesture from Hefty. Let's just call him Hefty. All right. So I think this comment was posted before, and for some reason it was deleted. And a lot of people were questioning who deleted the comment because it was there for a couple of hours and then it just went bye bye. So it could be deleted by mistake, or it could be Darrell. At that time, maybe he doesn't feel, it's the right offer. I know it may sound crazy, right? But you know what? When you're in that kind of situation, like Darrell in his situation, I don't know. Just to be honest with you, if that happened to me, I don't know how will I react. I've been poor before. I told you, my viewer, my life has been ups and down, and I went through hard time, almost like totally nothing. I went through like living like a rich kid, and we are not. I thought we were, because my parents was very generous to me, or to all of us. So I was going crazy, like spending like, like there's no tomorrow. It's just like happy, like want to enjoy life. I was a teenager, and then when we hit bottom, I remember I have nothing in my bedroom. Is just a small radio and a bed, and then that's it, and an electric fan. That's all, and I have to struggle. Where should I get for food? But I was lucky. I considered that lucky. Somebody did help me. I was not in that situation for a long time, so I can understand that. I know, I'm saying I can understand that feeling. And now that's why maybe now I'm so careful. I am careful with when I spend money. Some people will say I'm cheap. Maybe I don't care. I'm very cheap. At the same time, I'm also very generous. I but maybe I'm very cheap to myself, generous to other. So, like I said, if that happened to me now, I don't know how will I react. So that's why I don't want to judge Darrell. I know there's a lot of talk about, may he just want money. I don't know. Maybe it's true, maybe not. I don't know. But sometime when you're in that situation, of course, money is power. You give you give you more security. I don't. Me, I always thinking that I might need money. I might need money. I don't know how many times my bank call me and say, hey, you know what, you have this X and X money in your savings. Why don't you put it in the CD? And I keep saying no, because it's this is just thing. I call it my sickness. It's a sickness. I'm always thinking that I will need the money. All right, for emergency. Just leave it there, leave it there. That's just me. That's what I'm saying. Some people they love the money. They want to hold money because they feel security right there. I think a lot of people feel that way. So I think probably I'm also like that. This is the things that because I fell on hard time. So maybe that's one reason. I don't know. Maybe there's a psychiatrist out there can explain my my situation. Anyway, so I don't want to judge there on that one. Again, like I'm saying, it's not like so, as far as I know, this is the first time he came out and asking for help. And we have seen what happened to him. Problem with the tenant, and at the same time he also happened to feel like when you get older, this is true though. When you get older, you have sometimes your decision making is kind of indecisive. I don't know if if that's true too, but it does to me. Uh, Maybe 25 years ago, I can just make a decision. No, I was never somebody that can make a decision like this, but much easier. Like let's say now, if I want to make a decision, I have to think about 100 times. Maybe 25 years ago, I would just think about maybe 20 times. So there's a big difference. Getting older, you have to be more careful. Because you just have, you want to, you have the you're not that strong anymore. You are, you feel like, and then your mind maybe is not that sharp. Maybe you have a lot of life experience, but maybe your way of thinking is too old, too conservative. I don't know. So it's just hard to judge people. When they're in that time, when they're down. There's a lot of things are going on. Like I said, I don't know how I can handle it. I don't think I can handle it. And then that's why we need people to come in and kind of lift us up. So right now, I mean, I was reading a comment here on my channel, at the same time on their channel. A lot of people was good advice. Some say, hey, you know what, go there and then just go check into the because he was also not feeling well. He's sick. That's why he need to go back to England. And then people say, just go in there, go and check in there, and they don't worry about it. After once you check into the hospital, they will take care of you. I don't know. For me, I just don't even. I don't know. If I only been to England one time. I don't know much about the country, but I know the healthcare there is free, but still that's kind of taking chances. That's a big taking chances. So for me, I really think that he also need he kind of right now. I think this is a good offer from Hefty, but I think Darrell right now needs somebody like maybe a person or two person or like a team, couple of people that can kind of guide him once he arrived there, because this Hefty offer is already very generous of his time and money to bring him home, but he cannot do it all himself. Somebody else can really also offer their help to kind of maybe like give him a shelter for couple of weeks or month, or maybe just give him a ride if he need to go to somewhere to do his thing, and something like that, just like broke expat John, when Paul have a team of people that are going to pick him up and kind of guide him through what needs to do. I know people say, hey, he's a 60 years old man, can he think, believe me, when you're down, it's just like you're back to like being a baby again. That's so true. So and then also we have few people have very good suggestion that saying that how about checking out the Queen Victoria Seaman Rest. And I did. They have this is not only a charity, not only for the seamen, but also they're helping poor people. I went to the website. They were offering, they have like 100 of rooms for the homeless people, or people like a seaman got stranded in other country or something like that. But I don't know how long is the wait time, or how the process, how long But if anybody, know anything about that, or know people that have been there, maybe they can also share that with Darrell, so this is a good information, I think, because they will provide you accommodation, which, and I saw it's really nice room. So I'm sure there's a lot of charity that in England, will offer, some mention about Salvation Army and all those kind of, but he just needs some, like, you know uh, guide, even though he's from, from uh, from UK, but he's right now, he's just too much going on with his life, and of course, I understand that he was also, he kind of hesitate to leave that his wife, his beautiful wife, but he has no choice. Just like broke expat John, he have no choice. You gotta go, you have to do something. And I think Hefty said it very well. You are no help right now to your Filipina wife. It's better for you to get better and then get your PIP, and then you could be then you can come back again. So I think that's a very, very well said, and totally agree with that. So I just, let me see if I forgot anything that Hefty was saying. Yeah, I mean, we have seen it from time and again. We have even here on YT, we have seen so many foreigner fall in hard time because is it pool planning? Yeah, maybe so. You gotta have income. You gotta have an income, steady income, like retirement, and then you also got to have an emergency fund. It's so easy. Maybe it's so easy for me to say that. I know a lot of other people have a different situation. Maybe you are in living in in a situation that you just want to get out. You want to get out. You want to change. And then you're watching this YouTube blogger, and they keep saying, "Hey, you know what? You can get a $100 a month apartment and live a comfortable life in the Philippines. For some even say for 500 you can live a good life in the Philippines." And then this thing will keep reminding you, and then you just so fed up with your life, wherever that is. So you jump in on the plane, and then you go to the Philippines, and then you met a lot of beautiful Filipina, and they were so sweet. All of a sudden, you could be like you could be a struggle in, let's say, US, UK, or Australia, or other country. Like nobody's like paying attention to you because you don't have that much money. But once you step on the Philippine soil, and then you're a foreigner, and then Filipina look at you, you're a foreigner. They don't know you don't have much money in your pocket, but your appearance, you're a foreigner. You may be wearing a shirt, but you're wearing a shirt, it's imported, that they never see. So the impression is always that the foreigner has money. That's a very number one impression. So all of a sudden you got this attention from a lot of Filipina, and you still feel like, now you feel like a human being again, and or you belong to the society again. So that's what happened. It happens to a lot of foreigners. And then they probably doesn't have much savings, and they fall in love, and then get married to a Filipina, and now when they tell you about the 500s, it's for one person. But now you have your Filipina, so you're two of you. So that 500, you have to at least double it, or at least it's gonna become 750. So you see what I mean? When you get into a relationship, now you're suddenly your expenses, your monthly budget is already broken. So just be, foreigner, be very careful. Like I said it many times. I'm from the Philippines, but I'm scared. I'm scared to. I'm scared to. I'm not scared, but I'm worried to go. Go back. I sometimes I'm thinking, oh, you know what? I don't have to wait for my retirement. I'm gonna go. I have some savings. I'm gonna go. But then but the other me said, hey, you know what? Don't be crazy. You can still work. Try to work as much as you can. So that just me. For me, if you can still try to work, you work until everybody have their own opinion. That's why I'm always very eager to talk to people that make their decision. Here in the U.S., the retirement, I think is I don't honestly I don't know what's the I think you can get retirement at 62, right? Because I've been hearing they were talking about 62, but when you retire at 62, you don't get much. If you wait until like maybe 66 or 67, you get more. The max you can get is you have to wait until 70 years old, and then a lot of people will say, "Don't be crazy." Life expectancy was I don't know, maybe 80 years old for men. So that means you only have like a 10 years left. To enjoy your retirement. Why don't you take it at 62? So it all depends on you. And I'm really very like I always like to talk to people when they took like early retirement. They say even before 62. I'm very fascinated. I like to talk to what's the motivation. Or I mean I don't know. I guess I don't have that. I don't have that guts to do that. I wish I can do it. Without waiting for my retirement. But because of my experience before, like I was saying, when I went down when I was young, it always reminded me. So that's why I cannot pull it. I don't know. And anyway, so I think that's it. I just let's see. Oh, by the way, I did exchange email again with Darrell, and then he told me that he did try to contact Senator Tulfo without success. I think the phone number could not get through. It's always busy. I know. But he did email again, and so let's see what happened. With Senator Tulfo, I'm just hoping that if he finally if he get the message and want to help Darrell, I know he can solve the problem with the tenant. So that will be an easy fix with the tenants. And we're talking about, I think the tenants still owe him like 550,000. So that will be a good pocket change, right, for going back home. So let's wish Darrell good luck on that offer. And then I think I did told him that to listen to to the people, the offering. Sometime when we are in so many things going on with our with our life, and then people offer you help. Sometimes you may not think it's that's the one that you wanted, because you are thinking of certain thing that you want to do, and then other people just kind of derail you, like give you a different way or advice, and then it's just contradict of what you want to do, so you kind of ignore it, right? It happened to me. And then in a couple of days later, and then you think about it, you know what, I really like the other idea than my original thought. I mean, does it happen to you? I mean, it happened to me. So, sometimes, you just like, that's why, you just don't say no, for opportunity, because sometimes the opportunity may not look, elegant to you, but maybe that's just a first step to bring you to a step ahead. But you don't know yet, because you can't see the future. But I always believe things happen for a reason. So it might be just a first step, and then somebody will come. It will take over. Will take over from Hefty, and let's see what happens. How this play out. All right, folks. I think that's it. Let me know your thought on this video, and I thank you again for watching. Take care, stay safe, and God bless. Bye bye.